Wonderful people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Looking across the room, you see her? Oh, she is wonderful. Yes, yes. That's the one I'm going to live. That's the one I'm going to marry. That's the one. She is gorgeous. Yes. Ah, forever love, forever love. She's going to be the one. She is the one. But then again, I'm a little bit nervous about going over to meeting her. So anyway, so I get the nerves up. I go over there. Hey, my name is Mike. What's your name? My name is Julie. All right, beautiful. Hey, Julie. And blah blah blah. Okay, good. Thank you. You know what I mean? Good. Nice seeing you. You know what? When I saw you, girl, something just happened in my soul. She said, "Oh, come on." Is that okay? But anyway, finally get the number, get the phone number and everything. Is that all right if I call you? I'm being nice, you know what I mean? Being get the number. Anyway, so finally call her. Day later, next day. Oh, hey, how you doing? It's good meeting you there. Yeah. All right, we talk. So anyway, get a chance to. We'd like to talk to you again. Oh yeah, you can call me. So about the third time I'm calling, I said, would you like to go for lunch or hamburger or something like that? She said, oh, I don't mind. So we go there. Nice, nice, nice vibes, nice conversation. Beautiful. I'm telling you, vibes are good. In chemistry, beautiful. Conversation, ah, off the chain. All right now. So we call again, we talk again. Sometimes we talk for hours. Sometimes we talk damn near all night. You know what I mean? Because the thing, we beginning to communicate. We begin to vibe against with each other. We're not really saying anything, but just still it's there. The chemistry is there. This goodness is there. Oh, she's comfortable with me, and I feel comfortable with her. I feel at peace with her. You know what I mean? So now moving on down, moving on down the road, we talk, and then we go out for a few more dates, and then next thing you know, we having dinner at her house or my house or one. It doesn't matter. Get to meet my family, get to meet my relatives and stuff like that. Good. Oh yeah, beautiful. Nice guy, nice girl, Mike. Nice girl. All right, good. All right, now, not long. Here we go with the bunny rabbit routine. Yes, yes, yes. You got to find out what this one lady said, and she was a minister, a pastor even. Gotta kick the tire to see if the car running right. All right, that's what we do nowadays. You know what I mean? So, hey, so we go there, we go there, we go there. Bam, beautiful. I mean, all right now, and we continue the conversation. We continue to vibe with each other. But anyway, next thing you know, a year has passed by. A year has passed, a little over a year, and then for some reason, I don't know who initiated the situation about increase, who initiated about an update, who wanted to do something about going there, up there. You know what I mean? So anyway, we do that. We go there, go there. We go there. We go there. Dream, go into debt, and more credit cards, everything. But it's all right because it's love right here. Ooh. Anyway, set the date. Doctor putting plans. Now we start saving money. All right. People, relatives come and help us out, here, a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. All right, beautiful. Here we go. Now, come the time of the date. We still haven't really talked the talk that we're supposed to be talking, but yet and still we in love. We write up these vows and tell about how we're gonna be there forever. This is my soulmate. This is my forever lasting one. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna help her. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna love her until I die. Even. All right now. Anyway, so said I do. Now we are legally married. I am now classified as a husband. I am no longer just Michael. I am Mr. Michael, married. All right? Not single anymore. I'm supposed to be off the market. So I let it be known. I'm off the market. All of my relatives let it be known he's off the market. So, but yet and still, there's going to be a few that says, "Hey, look here, what's going on? Uh, can we talk?" No, we can't talk. But anyway, we there together and we love each other. Can't keep our hands off of each other for almost a year, maybe almost 2 years. Yeah. But now it's like, you know, the Texas, gifts, candy, ah, conversation. When you get off of work, you just talk, 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 and we just loving each other, right? Okay, good. But now after about 2 years, a little over 2 years, seems like the job is picking up a little bit more. Same job now, but something about the mental state of mind. Something about atmosphere. Something about a dysfunction, a void, a gap. Something about wear and tear, even. All right, now something about like what's going on. All right, but we don't say that, but you can feel it. You can feel it in the atmosphere. So now I'm still working hard, working a job to give her what she want, give her what she need, but she doesn't want too much. This is so she's beautiful. That's what looked at her in that way. Whereas she's not a high maintenance type person. No, but now she's shopping and she buying good stuff for herself. All right, good. All right, I don't pay it any attention. New clothes, even. Mm, not expensive clothes, but still good stuff, right? But she doesn't wear it when we go out. Not that, not that, right? But she put on stuff, and so every so often now she starts to like, well, I feel like it's a little boring right here. Maybe I'll go out with the girls, right? What girls? Well, the girls at my job. Okay, no, you don't say nothing, but then because you're not really there anyway, so you get a text that says, uh, "We're going out with the girls. We're gonna be at the bar, blah blah blah, club, whatever. But you don't drink. You don't be going out to the club. And, well, I just want to get out of the house for a little bit. Okay, no problem. So now I'm the type of person. I come home, stretch out. I'm tired. I'm weary. Job to get on my nerve. People get on my nerve at the job. People get on my nerve on the road. Everything bothers me. Right. So I just want to lay back for a little bit, stretch out, snoring a little bit. All right. So she come in. She do what she gotta do. Then she start to get dressed. She gone. All right now. Don't pay any attention. She coming in at a reasonable time. What about 10 o'clock, 11, something like that? Okay. But this was usually about once a week. After about 3 months, then it started going up to be about twice a week on the weekend. What? Wait a minute. You know what I mean? So I'm noticing, but I don't say anything. I don't say anything because she's a woman. She grown. She married. She know her place even. So anyway, we go head on. Now, come to find out, this is on the second year. This is on the third year, I mean, right? Did I say third year? Oh, yeah. Anyway, so now she is quiet. She's on her phone. She's not saying too much, but she's getting dressed. She doing her hair. Nice perfume on it. Going out with the girls, well, the perfume and stuff. Nice dress that is. I haven't seen it. I haven't really paid any attention now. But now I'm starting noticing that, oh, this is a different dress. Dress is a year old, a little year old, and I haven't noticed it, just not seeing things, right? So anyway, come to find out, ah, I meet one of the so-called friends from the job. Oh, I got you guys are gonna be going out this Friday night, huh? Da 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 da. Because Julie said that y'all supposed to be going to another club. No, that what club? Huh? No, we're not going to that club, huh? Anyway, so I don't say nothing. I just play it off. Oh, okay. Well, she said something about y'all going out of the club. No, because I'm going somewhere else. Da da da. You know what I mean? Okay. So anyway, now I'm starting noticing things. Now, after all this job stuff and I'm tired, I'm weary and everything, I'm beginning to perk up a little bit. what's going on. All right. But I don't say anything still. She doesn't say anything still. Next thing I know, she's really getting phone calls, texts in the late, like about 11, 12 o'clock at night. You know, she got to go in the bathroom to take a call. I don't know who that, but I don't be asking too much, about who that called you this time of night. About fussing, arguing. Next thing you know, she's the one that's see something wrong. Every time I turn around, what's this? What's that? Why this? Why that? Like, are you picking a fight or something? So no, I ain't picking no fight. What's going on? What you doing? You so immature. You so insecure. What's going on with you? You don't trust me or something? Oh, wait a minute, I ain't said nothing. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm arguing back and forth because I'm trying to explain to her that I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to explain to her, and like, Michael, shut up. You know what I mean? But anyway, I don't shut up. I keep talking, and next thing you know, we escalating. Ah, so she's gaslighting me. I didn't realize it. Now she's going out. Next thing you know, she's coming down 12 o'clock at night. Well, we was out. That's it. Okay. Wow. So next thing you know, it's like, come to find out, you decide to do a little inspection, investigating. And then when you're investigating things, you always find out something. They say if you search for something, like I told the doctor one time, if you look for something, you're gonna find something. So don't look for nothing. All right. So anyway, so she's doing what she got to do, doing one thing and everything, not being home as much as she used to be and everything. Now, and I'm like, now I'm suspicious, but I don't want to say anything. I'm not saying anything. And next thing you know, it's like I see a message. Oh yeah, I did it. She was taking a shower. I looked at her phone. Yeah, that's it. So she can't take a phone in the shower, so she don't. I'm like supposed to be asleep, but I'm not sleeping. I'm catnapping. I'm possum. You know what I mean? I get up and I looked at the phone. It's like, whoa, what in the world? So I still don't say nothing. So now, cat's out of the bag, but she doesn't know that I know. Next thing you know, all hell breaks loose. So what I'm trying to say is, ladies and gentlemen, we started off in a physical, semi-emotional state. I desired, I wanted, I was anticipating. She was anticipating, she wanted, she desired, and we both got our little desires of that time, right? But now it gets boring. It gets routine. It gets same old, same old. It gets to be anticipated. You can set your clock by my desires, or set your clock by what's it going to be. At 8 o'clock this way, 9 o'clock that way, 10 o'clock bed, uh, 5 after 10 sleep. You know what I mean? Something like that. You know what I mean? It's there. It's truth to life. Or even if you're gonna try to do something, you're like, what the hell are you trying to do? What are you doing? Where it come from? So you think you like do a little excitement, right? So you don't watch some porn or something like that. Oh yeah, you're gonna throw something in the game. But it's like doing something, but it's not like doing something for real. You anticipate, you're acting. And she noticing that. She like, hey, get away from me. You know what I mean? So now she's frustrated, aggravated, and then she wants to terminate the act. Don't be bothered with me. So now she is uh how you call it, going out for situations. And this is what happened. See, when we just a regular husband, you don't think about these things. You don't give her compliments. Because now somebody at the job gave her compliments. Someone at the job caught her and saw her demeanor, saw her motion, saw her voice, saw her eyes, saw her smile, saw her frown. And that's what happened. See, we sit up and we talk, oh, well, you don't say nothing, this and that and other. No, we don't talk like we used to. But every time you turn around, she is still talking. You still talking. When she's frowning, she's aggravating. It shows in her face. It shows in her eyes. It shows in her reflection, the action, body language. When she don't want to be bothered, or either when she said that I'm tired, I got a headache, I'm not in the mood. She's talking to you in a different language, and you're supposed to be able to interpret it because it's there. It's written. It's written all up on the side of the wall like a blackboard. It's written in big writing, big target thing, right? So now you're not interpreting. You just going to go to sleep. All right, and then you get mad. I'm supposed to do this, and the man's supposed to do that, and you ain't supposed to hold back nothing from the man. All right, which is true. That's what the word said. Yada yada all that stuff. But the word you forgot to mention about the word about love. You forgot to mention that the word talking about compassion. See, you up there looking at a porn and trying to imitate what the porn so you can stimulate the action instead of saying being for real, being loving. And that's what a good husband does. A good husband recognize. A good husband will just say show concern, concern with the emotion, concern with the spirit, concern with the body. Good husband knows that time, that calendar that you said it. Yeah, good husband will know how to pull back because now, just like we talking about in the book, if we're talking about the download, there are 19 different uh, things that we do, things that we can do, things that we should not do, and we call them behaviors. Being patient, not being patient, is one of the behaviors that we do as a husband that we shouldn't do as a good husband because you're supposed to be patient. You're supposed to be kind. You're supposed to show that respect. When you start to lose respect, because just because they might lose respect because of things that's happening in your life, in your situation, they might be talking and listening to other people with their conversation, and then they lose respect and start to saying things off the side of their mouth. And you like a little girl, little quiet, evil, not the evil, but weak person. And then, but you're a man, a good husband, who stand up and say, "Well, wait a minute, where is this coming from?" You know what I mean? And she might say something. Look here, well, wait a minute. We can't be taking no disrespect because I respect you and I deserve respect. But look here, now, what's going on? Talk with me. See, every time they say something negative, you have something positive. You have something genuine. You have something valuable to come back with on. See, and then next thing you know, you wake up. You wake up and you say, "I'm concerned about you. I care for you. I'm considerate of you. Considerate of your needs and your desires." In other words, just like what the word said, it says that know how to please your wife. So ask the question. If I'm not doing something right for you, talk to me. Let me know. So that's where the conversation starts from day one, or even before day one. When you look over and you saw her and you got that phone number, and then that second phone call, you start to talking. Hey, what do you like? What you don't like? What turns you on? What turns you off? Uh-huh. And then after you get through into more conversation, you say, "Oh, what about your past?" Like, what you mean? What you mean about past? Well, your hurts, your trauma, everything. Wow, whoa, wait a minute, that's private. I understand that, but I'm quite sure that you're not 5 or 10 years old no more. You're not 12 no more. And I'm quite sure that somebody's gonna try to break your little heart. And I'm here, let's say, to know. I want to know about your heartbreaks. If it was so bad, I just want to know because I want to know how to handle you. I want to know how to treat you in such a way that's going to be special for you because I don't want to add breakage to breakage. Because, see, when you have fine china, fine crystal, you can't really put it together like it's supposed to be in the past, but you keep from breaking it. You know what I mean? If it's broken before and it's together, you try to keep it together, try to make it heal even better. So she'll appreciate that. She might maybe frown, maybe disagree, maybe a whole lot of unnecessary stuff. But guess what? Give her 5 minutes. She'll start like, oh wow, that's something to think about. You know what I mean? See, we anticipate what she gonna say. Well, I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't want to hurt her feeling. I don't want to say nothing because I think that she's cheating on me, but I just want to wait, get some evidence. No, you don't have to wait for to give evidence, and that's why Jesus came to intercede for us on our behalf. Jesus would touch your heart. He would touch your shoulders, tap you on the head, necessary. Hey, you're going in the wrong direction. Now, hard-headed, arrogant, disrespectful as we are, we keep going into the dark place. But give a don't give it a second chance to think that God is not trying to warn us. And he warned us every day. All we have to do is look at that book, and he got us in a conscious sin. You feel a conscience, you feel a shame, you feel a guilt. And when you start to feeling these things, he is talking to you. He's letting you know, hey, bro, you're going the wrong direction. But we keep going with our hard-headed self, and that's what happened when a wife starts to go on left field. We don't protect her, because protecting her is when we first notice that she started changing. She started changing. She started changing her situation, her behavior even. And we don't say nothing. We don't even let it be known that, hey, look here, uh, I don't know what's going on. We don't just call out and say, oh, well, I know you're doing this, I know you're doing that. You don't know nothing. But in the meantime, you let her know that things ain't right. And this is why, well, you being insecure. Hey, I might be insecure, but I ain't no fool. And I'm not no 5-year old. Because I read signs and I read you. Because I know you. I feel you. Every time we're together, I'm learning from you. I'm learning of you. And I know something is out of shape and out of whack. So therefore, whatever it is, if you don't want to get it together, you want to go that way, hey, the door is open. The door is open. And you let her know that way, just like that. Because see, when a woman or either a man find that their partner is on the weak side, they will take advantage of you more and more and more. But see, don't show that weakness. Don't be that weakness. Because you are strong, you're mighty. Because you are representative of the Most High. And if you're not even in the representative of the Most High, because you know the policies, you know the principles, you know the strategies, but then there's something about your heart. You can be the meanest person in the world, you can have a good heart. Oh yeah. Because a good person can help you to change that heart. See, we don't walk around every day being mean, being a killer, being this, being that. Sometimes things can trigger you. Sometimes things, okay, a mental illness, a mental disorder can cause you to do things unnecessary, out of whack, negative, all that stuff, right? But in the meantime, when you being a good husband, you walk in the right way, you talk in the right way. You're not being all well perfect in everything, but yet and still you're being for real, and that's the key. Being for real. And if she can't take being for real, then hey, you losing your job because see, a good husband is a good leader. You're a provider, protector, and you're a leader, and a good leader. And a good leader expresses itself in a right way, in a good way. A good leader shows the strength, shows the humility, shows the kindness of the fruit of the spirit. Yeah, love, joy, peace. Ah, peace. Yeah, keep the peace, knowing your peace. You don't just sit down, go to sleep, say, "Look here, I don't want to be bothered. Don't bother me. I'm going in another room." No, 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 no. I want to know what's going on, but I'm not going to push you, press you. But yet and still, I do expect because as a husband, and as one that loves you, as one that care for you, as one that be there for you, with you, and we are one flesh that even. Yes, we're there to be helpers of one another. Now, what's going on? If you don't want to tell me what's going on, you have a free mouth and you have a free will, just like I do. But my free will is to do the best I can for you and by you. But yet and still, I don't be played. Ooh, I don't be played. And you tell her just like that. But see, no, what happened is that, oh, she cried, she cheated on me. Oh, I heard her moaning and groaning. Oh, I heard it. Oh, she cheated on me. And you stand there like a fool. Hey, all right, you guys, you can cut that mess out. Right in the middle of the situation, don't be going out the door and walking down the street. Cut that mess out. What you doing? Get up, out of here. And now you make up your mind. If it's something, if you're forced to do something, that's great. If you're forced to do something that's great, then we're gonna handle it big time. But if somebody convince you, blackmail you, then we're still gonna handle it in the right way. But if somebody keep bugging you and bothering you, and you yield to it, then you need some help, and we're here to help. But it's now something that you really wanted to do because of somebody told you. You anticipated something, and that's another thing too, where so many couples go wrong. They anticipate situations, fantasy that is. They made a saw a movie, talk with someone, their little friends or whatever, and that that conversation, it says something like ooh wee ooh ooh ooh, and in the back of your mind, you're holding on to it, and the next thing you know, you want to try it, and that trigger come up, and that situation came up, the desires came up, and the opportunity came up, and then the hormones were off the wall, and the energy and the temperature went past 198.6. Hey, you gave it up. That's all there to it. So we're not gonna kill each other, throw each other away like that. It happened. It happened. And a man, a good strong man, should understand that it happened. But yet and still, it's boundaries. See, a good husband set boundaries. A good husband present boundaries and then present it to the wife. Or either the wife can add to it if you want to, but it shouldn't be something way out in left field where I'm the man of the house and what I say go. It ain't God. Anytime we do anything, it should be a godly sense about it, especially with marriage. Because see, when you're married of God, you're married to God. There's a vow, and then God puts something in that way. Because, woo, yeah, and it's going to be strong and very strong. All right, now. So anyway, wonderful people, because that covenant ain't no joke. That covenant is no joke. Think about it. So we don't talk about the covenant. We don't look at the covenant. We don't even pretend to look at the covenant. We just do things because feelings, our feelings. How you say, um, pleasure feelings, exciting feelings. Okay, but never mind love. Never mind compassion. Never mind empathy. Never mind ah caring. That's why we appreciate, celebrate, and give praises to the one we love. So if she come across anything that's a little bit of shady, off the side, somebody push on her and pressure on her, she'll tell her husband and let her know. This is one of the things that we talk about in the jump street. If you run in a job, if you're at the church and the pastor, something come up, talk with me first. And we'll both go to talk to the pastor. See, you don't have to go to the pastor, talking about you have a problem with your husband at home. Usually the pastor, that's when a lot of things, you know what? That was the third thing that happens to a marriage is through the church. First thing, job. Second thing, uh, family. Friends of family, or either just the family anyway. So if the family is more close to you and you already want to discuss things, cry on somebody's shoulder, all that stuff, family members. And that's sad. That is so sad to know. Family member causes more cheating and more divorces than a little bit. And then the church. Wow. And then you get into those other little situations, meeting somebody at the market, meeting somebody at the store, yada yada yada, all that stuff. You know what I mean? But those three things, oh, politicians. Well, most people don't work for politicians, so but we know that politicians They bad people. All right now. Woo. Anyway, so this is what we do, wonderful people. Think about it. We have these 19 different uh things that come about. That's up there. We call them behaviors. And just for sake of letting you know that we know what a little bit what we're talking about, okay? Besides leadership, poor leadership, how about jealousy? That's a behavior that'll ruin a marriage. How about the lack of empathy, lack of intimacy? How about compassion? No compassion. All right. How about a lack of humility? We're not humble like we're supposed to be or should be. All right now. And we're so naive that, like things go over, we don't pay no attention right up on our nose. Come on. Stop acting like you in Spaceville somewhere. So then unforgiveness is the key, is number one. Unforgiveness. Oh, no communication is the very first one, and then unforgiveness is the next one. We don't know how to forgive. So she cheated. So you cheated. So you don't ask for forgiveness. Most men do not ask their wife to forgive them for cheating. Most men, they go cheat, they go back and back and back and forth, and they until maybe the side piece, side lady, get tired. Well, I'm tired of just being the side lady, yada yada yada, because you ain't got that kind of money to uphold this house. But yet still, I just started getting a feeling. People get feelings. That's it. Don't think that we are human beings and we're robots. We don't get feelings. We get feelings. All right, one to another. Your wife get a feeling because when she go out there and start getting into something that making her go having a volcanic explosion. Don't worry, she gonna want that feeling again. So that's why the husband should let her know, explain to her, uh, give her the confidence to know that this was a temporary situation. Now that you have ridden in a first class seat, oh yeah, let it be known. It was first class. You had attention of the first class person and the first class allowance. You had the 5-star hotel, $1,000 champagne. Let her know these things, but then let her know this don't happen every day, and it shouldn't happen every day. Because see, one thing about it, all these things that we be doing can lead to addictions. Lead to addiction. And addiction can come about, boom, just like that. And the way to get out of an addiction, wean it down, but yet still you'll be by yourself, you'll be alone. So when you kick out somebody, if God forgives us for the mess that we do, He's patient with us. We can't be patient with each other. We can't forgive each other. But yet and still, if you do something stupid, right? Say for instance, you're a pastor. You're supposed to sit your behind down until God release you and so put you back in a position. He might have you scrubbing the bathrooms for a month or two or a year. I don't know, whatever. That's what God does. God can do things, have you out there in the parking lot, uh, greeting people in the parking lot. But pastor, you're a pastor. Well, the things that happen are either don't sit home, but you want that humility. You want you to be ashamed of what you've done, and it's a how you call it, like a punishment. See, God chastises those who He receives. It's a punishment, and punishment is not that easy. It can be hurtful. God will spank you just like my grandmama used to do, boy. And I mean, it hurt. It don't play. She don't play. Anyway, she didn't play. But then again, after after I was grown, and I went to see her one time, and I said, you know what, Mom? I've never been to jail. I've seen some guns at me one time, couple of times, that I knew that if I'd have said the wrong thing, I might not have been here. But yet and still, I never had nobody to chase me down the street about messing with their wives or something, even though I didn't tell all that, But yes, in my side, in my heart, that's why my confession was that to her, that like, yeah, all them beatings was not in vain, and I love you. I had to let her know that I love you, and she was like, how it is in the old days. Come on, they beat your behind for a little nothing, roll their eyes at you. Next thing you know, you, you got something coming across your back. That's it. But anyway, guys, think about these things. And another thing too, this message, let it be known, copy it however you want to do it, and spread it out. Because people, you're like, oh well, you know how it is. I'm good with my wife. I'm good with my. You don't know what's on your wife's mind, and sometimes until you really sit down and talk about things, and let it be known that she could say anything that is on her mind, would be good, bad, or indifferent. And that's another thing. We're so indifferent with each other. Let it be known that whatever's hurting her, whatever's bothering her, and she ain't all that happy. I don't care what you say. Talk with her, let her know, baby, you've been leaving me hanging and stringing. And then what can I do? What can I do to make it up to you? What can I do? Train is pulling off from the station. You know what I mean? And you still on the train? Ah, come on. So anyway, those are things that happen. And another thing too, while we're here and before they before you punish me again, while we're in that big talk. And this is going to be something that you might not think about, but I'm here to bring it to you anyway. Discuss sizes with her. Talk about it. Mention it. But bring it to her in such a way and find out, because so many women, this is the day, this society. Well, you gotta be blank, 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 and so many centimeters and millimeters and 20 pounds. Let her understand what's going on. You don't have to say about this you, but anyway, but find out what her thoughts are. Find out what her mindset is about. And that's what the first thing that Jesus did. It started his ministry, especially in Matthew 5, the Beatitude, changing the mindset of a person, change your mindset, occupying a different frame of thought. That's it. That's it. So bring it to her. What I did one time, I got a cucumber, a hot dog, and a banana. Well, you got the idea. Ask the question. All right now. Anyway, guys, think about it. And by the way, if you want that's something personal and some things that you want to talk about that's really heavy and hot on your mind, something that you can't really know how to break that ice with the person. Excel, Excel at People in Love, People, the letter NLUV, peopleinlove.com. My email. Write to me, talk to me. Or either you can do a phone call if you want to. Ah, phone calls maybe. I'm on a new phone call, new phone bill, not just phone bill. But anyway, I have a private line, and I might not get all my calls right away. So call again, but then leave a message. Area code 203-260-9730. That is 203-260-9730. Talk to me. Talk to me. Because some things that I've heard, you can't say nothing that's been worse than what I've heard already. And we have the confidentiality clause. Yes, Lord. There's one thing about dealing with Catholic charities. You may not like Catholicism, or however you want to call it, whatever, but they believe they believe in confidentiality. Because they do so much for helping people. Never mind the religious aspect of it. You know what I mean? That's beside the point. But anyway, talk with me. You don't even have to say your name if you don't want to. I don't care. But the point of it is getting that heart together, getting that mind together, getting that structure together. Ah, and having a good relationship. So if your husband, if you can talk to him, give him a copy of this message for the price of a cup of coffee, you might come up with a better relationship. And then cut back on some of those divorces by being a good husband. Let your husband know. Let the boyfriend know. Let the intended fiance know. Give him a copy of it. Being a good husband. Let him see some of these things that we were talking about. Let him see all of it so he can decide, like, ooh, when you look in the mirror, you'd be surprised some of these things that you can see in the mirror that you probably didn't think about all day long, or all for days and days and days. Who knows? All right? So think about it. And I'll be talking for you later and soon. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Peace and grace be with you. Thank you for being here with us. And thank you for staying with us. All right. Bless you for listening in. Appreciate it, okay? Bless you, bless you, bless you. All right now. Take care. Peace, grace, and mercy and all. All right now.